Mystera Legacy. A fun little game. Quaint little time waster, I guess you could say. I played this for about 3 hours. And the new region is difficult to get out of. But it's very fun. But once you leave it, you can't come back to level 15 after level 15. Alright, so enough about this game. This game is, I like it. That's all I'm gonna say. I like this game. Completely free. If you support the game, you can get some awesome stuff, but otherwise, it is completely free. No pay to win, nothing. As far as I know, anyways. So what we're gonna do, go to United States West, and as you can see, Madeline King. That's the one I used before. We're not gonna use that one. We're going to make a completely new character. Name it, I don't know, I've always liked the names Madeline, Maddie. So I'll name this one Maddie King. Email. Do. Oh, right. Password. I'm just going to have to pause the recording really quickly while I type out a password. Alright, and we're good to go. Let's create it. Maddie King. Server, United States West. Ugh, pardon me. That was a sneeze. And here we have our character creation. So, character creation, it's pretty neat. Supporter styles get the more wacky stuff, but you know. Alright, so hairstyles, so supporter styles. Ooh, let's go with this one. I like this one. This one's neat. Make it gold, make it black, gold, yes, gold. Clothing style, address? No. Yes, this should work just fine. With the white, green clothing. And blue eyes, I guess. Apply. Oh. I can't use that hair. That's a supporter style, sadly. Ooh, I like this one. I kind of like that one. But let's go with this hair. Yeah, let's go with this one. Brown. No, let's stick with black. Apply. Tutorial. Try walking around. So we press the directional pads, walk around. Menu. Let's turn up the music. The music is really nice in this game. Sound can be kind of annoying, but it's good. And so here you can mess with the interface and everything. Toggle your inventory buttons. Inventory buttons, quick buttons, chat window, active button, the D-pad, change chat opacity, font size, chat width, all that. So it's neat. I like it. Oh, should probably fix my interface. There we go. All right. So walking around and such, you can upgrade your exploration skill. Everything you do grants you skills. So if you look at your skills, I've only discovered 3 right now, questing and exploration, but there's lots of them. I believe there might be like crafting skills. You could craft you can craft a lot of stuff and some really nice clothing. So I'm just going to go through the basics, the tutorial and all that. So interact with the sign. Questing skills now level 6. Signs will guide you, yada yada yada. Click the rat target, and move to it to fight. You can heal at the fountain if you get hurt. So this, as you see, my unarmed skill leveled up, which means I can hit more frequently and I deal more damage. Not frequently enough and not enough damage. And whenever you kill them, I'm sure you saw those numbers up in the top right over there. They went up. That is mist. That is what you use to get to buy upgrades for your character. Which the tutorial will go through everything. I should probably stop overwriting the tutorial. So these guys drop pelts, meat. They could drop berries, bones. Bones are apparently very useful. They're higher level character. If you're a higher level character, so you're like level 11 and onwards, bones are useful for you. Just got one right there. You can eat a berry. Pick something up, stand over it, and press the pickup button on the right, or use shift. So yeah, this game, you can also play it on the computer. I'm currently playing on my phone. Picking up the seeds. There is all kinds of things to do in this game. You can build, you can farm. So if we go... This is the healing font that heals you. Sometimes the game lags. If you see me jumping around on the screen, yeah. So, never mind her. She is... she's a person, and you know, people do person things. Head north. Up here you will find a farm, cooking areas. The game does have some issues with lag at times. I will strongly admit that. And it appears someone had, I don't see anyone here, but it seems someone had been farming over here. So what we do, these bushes increase your foraging skill and give you items such as tinder, and they also give you seeds. What you do is you hold down your action button and forage, forage, forage. Foraging skill is already level 2. Please stop. Please stop. You try to tell them you're in the middle of a recording, and what do? They message you nonstop. Whew. Anyways, I'm sure this game may seem boring to a lot of people. They prefer, you know, more action and whatnot. I'm currently gathering tinder. Tinder is very useful, because first thing I'm going to do is, see, I got really lucky here that someone had already planted all this stuff. Oh, pardon me, another sneeze. With tinder, with 4 tinder, I can craft a grass bead. If you're not sure what it takes to make something or what something does, tap on it and press info. Grass band requires 4 tinder, increases your exploration by 3, your unarmored by 3, and your unarmed by 3. So even just getting to fights not wearing armor and taking damage while not wearing armor increases a skill. So I'm guessing if your skills get high enough, I'm fairly sure that you can just kind of don't press that button. Don't want to press that button. If your skills get high enough, I'm pretty sure you could just go through the game never using armor. I wouldn't recommend it. I still don't have armor on my other character, who is currently level 7, which after 3 hours of playing isn't very cool. But you know, usually it feels like you progress a lot quicker than you actually do. But after 3 hours, mainly what I was doing was I was simply figuring out what the game's like. So if I equip this, it increases my exploration, my unarmored, and my unarmed by 3. So what that means is I will take less damage while not using armor. I'll move quicker because my exploration skill. Now here's the thing. Exploration is something that You might not think it, but it is a big part of this game. Well, not too big of a part. It's not like there's something hidden around every corner, but here in the Noob Village, there are some secret areas, which it will give you a neat little tutorial into them. So if we head right down here, you can see those snakes over there. No way to get to them, right? It went ahead and carved you out a little quick path here. And this sign is useful. You're too good at games. Be careful, your exploration may get you killed someday. Fortunately, you don't lose much, and you gain angel dust, which unlocks traits. Slots traits are characters' businesses. You roll every time. I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. And these things actually have pretty high evasion. But if you just go away, if you run away, usually they'll just kind of leave you alone. So there's signs all over this the noob area, telling you what to do. So, as you can see, I have 34 myths. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to upgrades, or actually, first we should continue on with the tutorial. We'll get into that in a bit. But this game is all about upgrading your character and just generally having fun. In the 3 hours I played, I found that people were extremely nice. Sadly, some people kind of steal your drops. You gotta be quick because, you know, people can steal your items when they drop from enemies, and that can suck. Currently, I'm chopping wood with my bare hands. And if you hold down the button for a while and then let go, it'll just chop automatically. Eventually, the tree will break, sadly. So now I've got 5 wood. I could make a spindle or knitting needles. Spindle and knitting needles are useful for when you kill sheep. What you have to do is you kill the sheep and it drops wool. And what you do is you equip the spindle and then you tap on it, and whatever wool is in your inventory will get turned into yarn. I haven't figured out how to use the knitting needles yet, but it's supposed to turn yarn into items you can use. So, yeah. Currently, I would say that sheep and the like and cows are a bit too difficult for me to take on. I mean, look at that. 4 armor, 150 health. No thank you. Not currently. Wait till I get a weapon first. Now, everything can take a while, but as you level up, you'll unlock more stuff that you can craft, like really nice items and whatnot. You can make shields, and let me tell you, everything is useful in this game. Everything. Get plenty of stone, get plenty of wood, because you're going to need it. Stone, wood, all that. You can use it to make hoes, which you can use to, of course, you know, till the soil. Make rats, raccoons, and, you know, generally animals that have fur drop pelts. Like these raccoons. If I go ahead and attack one. And also, different weapons do different things. Such as a sword will attack enemies that are to the side of you and in front of you, but not behind you. Spears will attack one block in front of you. Or, well, 2 blocks in front of you. So they have a slightly, so they're like a slightly ranged weapon. So if you guys would like to see me do more on this game, hopefully nobody, you know, contacts me and tells me, hey, stop recording our game. That's not cool. You know, hopefully none of that happens, but you know, I don't think it will. I'm not some big time guy, and also here's another little secret area. They're everywhere. You can fish. So those of you that like fishing in games, you can fish in this game, but of course you need bait. Some enemies drop bait. I'm going to go back to foraging really quickly. So you can make chairs, you can make paper for making notes, fires, you can do all kinds of stuff. It's all very neat. And you can cook. So generally what I have to say is just follow the signs and you'll be fine. I'm not really here to tell you what you're supposed to do. You know, if you go down this way, there's trees and stones and whatnot. Because I'm not here to tell you how to play. You can get, you know, sap seeds, pine cones, plant your own trees later. Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood. And also, when you make things, as you saw with the grass band, sorry, it is extremely early, and I cannot speak. As you saw with the grass band, when you make items, they do not automatically get equipped. Oh, also, there are weight limits in this game, I should say, because I know that is a make or break for some people, but the weight limit is extremely forgiving. Allow me to tell you, it is very forgiving. All it will do is make you hit slightly less, it'll make you a bit slower, but it's honestly not that big of an issue. Being overburdened in this game is not that big of an issue, just... Oh, also, it tells you how long you have been alive. And, every time, I'm pretty sure that every time you die, and every time you die you get a new trait, which sometimes will give you more carry weight or make you move faster. Also, I am going to die of hunger. I'm gonna eat these berries. Later on I will cook up some meat. And that's the thing, you can make special recipes, you can do all kinds of stuff. I can already make a bow because I have tinder. Let me tell you, sometimes tinder and such can be the worst things to try and get. So difficult at times. You can make a wooden club. I have not used the club before, but it is a level 8 weapon, and I cannot use that because I am level 4. What I'm going to do is a wooden sword, as you can see over here on the left. It deals 5 damage, and it takes 15 wood to make. And of course, oh, also bows are not infinite. I believe you do need to make arrows. Which, if you look at info on arrows, you need 1 feather and 20 wood. So you just make some arrows, and I don't know how they work. Again, I have not used them before. But spears, slightly ranged. Daggers are fast. You know, the axes, of course, you chop down trees. You can have a shield. And the thing I like about the shield is you can have the shield and it increases your defense, it increases your shield skill, your block rate and everything, but it doesn't count towards you being armored. So you still increase your unarmored skill while having a little extra defense, and I like that. It's nice. Then you also have mallets. Mallets can be used for things such as, you know, they damage an area, as it says right there, and honestly, I should make one. It deals 8 damage, which is the most out of anything I've seen so far, and I can use it at my current level. So I'm going to get some more wood. I'm gonna get some more wood, get some stone. You can make a stone mallet, which I forget how much that costs. There's a bone hammer, which is level 14. Stone hammer, which is level 18. Okay, let's just go for the wooden one. I'm gonna collect the stone anyway. And yeah, if you look at these, I'm going to go from top down. Level, you have your attack, you have your speed, your experience bonus, the experience it takes to get to the next level, your daily bonus, the time you've been alive, angel dust, and your trait. Then you also have your HP, your defense, your critical chance, your missed bonus, your missed refund, your weight limit, how many steps you've taken in-game, and the dust you've earned. So the thing is, when you earn dust, I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it, when you earn dust, and then you die, it increases your amount of angel dust you have. And over here under upgrades, see this? You can use mist, which is stuff that enemies drop. to upgrade how much. So like Pack Rat increases your weight capacity. Defender reduces the damage you take, increases your defense by 1. Combat drills increase damage by 1. Scholar, you earn more experience. Savage increases critical chance. And skill mastery is something that you're going to want to get, because you can only increase your skills, your skill stars so far, and then they're not going to really increase much more after that. And so, Menage, that's someone I played with last game. They were very nice. They actually gave me like 300 and something stone and made me completely overweight. But thanks to them, I found that being over encumbered does not affect you very much. Sage Wisdom increases the mist you get by 10%. I'm gonna grab that. And Pack Rat, it's very useful. Pack Rat's very useful if you don't like being over encumbered, because being over encumbered makes you hungry slightly quicker, you know, and all that. It's a debuff. I'm going to increase your max health. You can increase chance to land attacks, chance to dodge attacks. You can gain back some of your spent mist after reincarnating. And then Ascension, boost your level cap without reincarnating, activate, increase your active ability slots, blah blah blah. So this right here, I would like to show it off as soon as I have. Oh, I can get the mallet now. Info on the wooden buckler, that takes 30 wood as well. I'm going to craft the mallet. So the thing is, I don't know if this is a one-handed weapon or a two-handed weapon. Equip it. Okay, so plus 10 destruction. I guess that you can, yeah, it's 8 attack, increase the destruction. I don't know what destruction does per se, but you attack in an area around you, and that's cool. And it deals a lot of damage. It's very nice. However, it is two-handed, so you will not be able to use a shield with it. And the more you use it, the more you increase your skill with it, which means the more damage that you do with it, or weapons of that sort. And yeah, so there's plenty of different enemy types. There's these things, in all the enemy types kind of like drop their own things and whatnot. And my health is very low. These guys can drop mud, they can drop clay, can drop a lot of good stuff. I have not found a use for a lot of things, but you have a lot of inventory space. Look at this, you have plenty of inventory space, you're not hurting for it. What you're hurting for is weight limit. And there are dungeons. This game has dungeons. It's nice. Grab some berries. Eat some berries. I'm being attacked by a turtle. And as you kill animals and whatnot, if you read that sign right there, it'll tell you some enemies will attack you head on immediately. Like these things, I don't know what they are. I should have clicked on him, tapped on him, sorry, computer lingo. Should have tapped on him. So you always spawn with 3 healing potions. That's very nice. So if you go down here, this is the dungeon. So rats can drop all kinds of stuff. They can drop aloe seeds. Aloe is nice. You can make like healing things. Caraway, I haven't found a use for. Coriander. I'm guessing caraway and coriander are like spices that you could use in foods. You can cook up some pretty nice foods. You can grow holly, you can grow carrots. It's all kinds of stuff you can do. And it's all very simple. It's all very simple. In fact, the hardest thing I had, the thing I had the most issues with that I think you new players may experience would be, also hammers attacking a nice area, so that's good. That's very good. The thing I think you new players would have the most issues with, and I'm sorry this video is so long. I am so sorry for the extreme length. But you may have the most issues with constantly repeating myself is something I have an issue with, is the shops. They can be kind of wonky, as I found. The thing is, you have to drop an amount of items in... Oh. Yeah, that snake is just going around killing off everything. Thing is, the snake is stronger than the sheep, but somehow the sheep appears to be holding its ground. The jokester, also someone I played with last time, they're pretty cool. So what you can do is you come into the shop and it will ask you for certain things. So what you do is you... Oh, also in the quest here, you have to say hi. Type hello. Collect at least 20 mist and blah blah blah. Then it asks you to upgrade your pack rat skill, which is good to upgrade off the bat. Decreases everything by 250. Nice. Completed the basic tutorial. Let's unequip that. This is a compass. To get the compass, you need to drop 5 raw meat. What you have to do is, if you click on this, you see drop amount at the bottom here. Drop all, drop 1, drop 10. You can either drop 1, 10, or all. Do not drop them one at a time. That doesn't work. You just want to either drop all or drop 10. And it'll get you, and then click on it, and then you hit the action button, all that, blah blah blah. Meat bones, I can get that. 5 turtle shells, I can get that. Fish meat for that. 1 hide for that. 2 tinder for 2 worms. So I want to show this off. I do want to show this off. So if I drop 10, what you do is you click on this, and it'll purchase it, and all of your items that you dropped will stay right there. So you can purchase it multiple times if you dropped a good amount of them. So I can purchase, and as you saw, my number of worms I have went up. Worms is not something good to have unless you're a fisherman. But it's not good if you want. But it's not good to have them inside your stomach. It's extremely unpleasant. Silver is a currency. Silver is currency, gold is currency, all that stuff. Repair kits, you can make repair kits. They go here. You can craft repair kits for 5 wood, 2 flint, 10 stone, and 5 clay, which I have had issues finding flint. Clay you can get from those little water sprites. It's easier if you just come to the noob island or noob area, get a bunch of stone, and if you want repair kits, just drop a bunch of stone down. And I've yet to find the weight limit or the max stack limit. So yeah. Anyways, now I'm going to show you how to cook. The sign explains it. Hungry, start a fire, blah blah blah. What you do is you set this to drop 1, and it goes to the fire. Then you go to your meat, and you click drop all. I'm going to move this tinder down here, because that is in my way. And then it will sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And yes, there is cooking skill in this game, which makes it so that when you cook things, they increase your hunger more. Take that, and my cooking level is now 3. Nutrition of cooked food is increased. And then you eat it. Tasty meat. And 1 more just to fill me up. That was a little bit of a waste, but when you can kill anything pretty easily, and you can kill rats pretty easily, you don't really have to worry about it. So each log gives like 8 fuel to a fire. And geez, these rats can drop a lot of stuff. And so I think I've given up the game pretty good. I'd give this game a good 4.5 stars. If we're rating from 1 to 5 stars, I'd give it a good 4.5 stars. Great execution. Nothing. It's not too lengthy of a process. The skills and everything are great. And even just the noob area can prove to have difficulty to it, and it can make things fun. Also, something I love is that if someone's in your way, just unequip your weapon and punch at them, hit at them with their unarmed, and it will move them out of the way. And it has a chance to move them out of the way so that you can go to where they're standing. It's pretty cool. Like Wolfie here. And I punched him out the way. And I punched him out the way. Go punch him into a corner now. I'll punch this guy into a corner and be on my way then. I think that's fine right there. And with that, I leave you all. FS signing out, or as my game character name is, Matty King. And yeah, if you want to see more of this, let me know. I'll definitely be having to do shorter videos, but you know how it is. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm not going to assume. Take care, everybody. Have a pleasant day.